Two Aussies start saving from zero on the very same day. 5 years later, one's thrown in the towel, convinced the whole thing's a scam invented by people who already have money. The other just cracked their first 100 grand, sipping a coffee they didn't even feel guilty about. Same income, same start. The difference comes down to one thing about how the first 100K actually works. Let me show you. First, the truth nobody warns you about. The first 100 grand is the hardest money you'll ever save. Even Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's famously blunt business partner, said the first 100 grand is brutal, and you basically just have to suffer through it. Comforting, I know. Here's why. Early on, your money does basically nothing. You've got 5 grand invested, it grows 8%, and you get $400. Woo! That's a tank of petrol and a mediocre dinner. At this stage, you are the engine. Every dollar of progress comes from your sweat, not your savings. Compounding is technically there. It's just having a nap. That's why the early years feel like pushing a shopping trolley with one dodgy wheel. Uphill. It's not you failing, it's just maths being rude.
But then, it flips. The moment you're sitting on 100 grand,
That same 8% is suddenly $8,000 a year. That's a whole year of a decent saver's effort, appearing out of thin air, while you do absolutely nothing. Keep going and your money starts earning faster than you can save it, the financial equivalent of finally hitting a downhill stretch. That's the tipping point. Before it, you push the boulder. After it, the boulder starts pushing you. In a good way, calm down. So if you're grinding right now, hear this. You're not stuck. You're just still in the boring bit.
And look, I'm not going to stand here and pretend 2026
is a great time to save, because it's been rough. The cash rate's at 4.35%, inflation's still above 4%, and a weekly shop now requires a small loan and a lie down. If saving feels impossible right now, yeah, it's harder than it used to be. You're not imagining it. Small win though. High-interest savings accounts are finally paying around 5.5%, so your cash can actually do something other than slowly evaporate. Quick, boring, but legally important note, general info, not personal advice.
So how do you actually get there? 5 moves. 1. It's your savings rate, not your salary. Someone on 80 grand who saves a quarter of it will absolutely smoke someone on 120 who spends every cent and posts about it. It's the gap that matters. Guard it. 2. Automate it. The second you get paid, money vanishes into a separate account before your brain can invent a reason to spend it. Pay yourself first. Your willpower, bless it, cannot be trusted. 3. Put it where it grows. Cash buffer in a high-interest account at 5.5%. Long-term money in a boring, low-cost ETF. Cash for safety, shares for growth. And boring is a compliment here. 4. Cut the big rocks, not the coffees. Ignore everyone who says your daily flat white is why you're broke. It isn't. It's housing, transport, and the 11 subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. Kill one big cost, not 50 tiny joys. 5. And this is the cheat code. Earn more. You can only cut so much before you're eating 2-minute noodles in the dark. But income, no ceiling. A raise, a side hustle, a few grand a year straight into savings, that's how you knock years off the clock. So how long does it take? Roughly, assuming 6% a year, 500 a month gets you to 100 grand in just under 12 years. 1,000 a month? About 7. 1,500? 5. 2 grand a month? Under 4. Notice how doubling what you save doesn't just halve the time, it absolutely demolishes it. That monthly number is the whole game.
And here's the bit worth holding on to. Hit 100 grand and you're already ahead of most Australians. Plenty never get there at all. So remember our 2 Aussies. Same start. One understood the grind was temporary and kept going. The other quit at year 4, right before it got good. Don't be a year 4 quitter. The first 100K isn't the finish line, it's the foundation. Build it and everything after gets faster. If this gave you a plan and a laugh, do me a favor. Subscribe and turn on notifications so the next one finds you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.